Shalom, Kahala Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakadash, Double said elders and the apostles of great millstone. Peace and blessings be to all the Akim that pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom. This is going to be another quick lesson, and Lord, when you're edified. Alright, so what I'm going to touch on is for the ones who say, quote unquote, all y'all do is go into prophecy, man. When that's our whole job and duty, right? It's to go into prophecy, man. Right? Pay attention to what's going on in the world, right? Looking up at prophecy, right? And going back and warning Jake, man. Alright? We're not out here to give Jake a wishy-washy, feel-good message, man. Right? Our job, you know what I'm saying, is to warn Jake about all the different evils that are coming upon the earth, man. Such as E coming down with that great wrath, right? Which is our adversary, right? The vaccines, the RFID microchip, right? Pestilence, great famine, a mass death, so on and so forth. That's our whole job, man. Right? We're not said to be watchmen for no reason. All right? What is a watchman known to do? All right? He's going to be out here at the top. He's going to be at the top of he's going to be at the highest point of the village, watching out for different troubles that are going to come upon and pursue, you know what I'm saying, that village, man. That's exactly what we're doing spiritually, though, man. All right? Because the Lord commanded us to measure the time diligently, right? Which is what we're doing. That's how we know the times that we're living in, right? We're watching on what's going on in the world, right? We're going and seeing what's in the scriptures. What do the scriptures say? And that's how we know the times that we're living in. All right. You see what's going on, man. All right. So we gotta go back and tell Jake about what's going on, man. All right. But you got Israelite congregations out there that's not letting Jake know what's going on, man. Right? And that's why that sudden destruction is gonna suddenly take them over, man. Right? Because they don't know what the fuck is going on, man. All right. You got these camps out here telling Jake that they're gonna just walk into the kingdom, man. All right. The Lord said, he that endure to the end, the same shall be saved, man. We're gonna go through all types of hell out here, man. Although these things are not going to touch us, we're still going to be in the midst of them, man. All right? There's going to be famine, pestilence, mass death out here. All types of shit, man. You name it, man. All right? The Lord ain't say that this time is going to be like a time never before for no reason, man. All right? But like I said, you got camps out here that don't teach the people that, man. All right? But this is Revelations 19:10. It says, and I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shah. Worship Yahweh, for this testimony of Yahweh Shah is a spirit of prophecy, man. So that's the answer why, you know what I'm saying, to why we always go into prophecy, man. Right? Because the testimony of Yahweh Shah is the spirit of prophecy, man. All right? So now let's go to Jeremiah 28:8. Right? Because if you look at the prophets of old wasn't just sitting out here talking about, you know what I'm saying, having an easy walk into the kingdom. Right? They was prophesying the same thing that the real prophets of the Lord today are prophesying about, man. The Lord said that the spirit of the prophets are subject unto the prophets, man. So whatever the prophets were prophesying about back then, they're going to be reincarnated back on the earth, and they're going to prophesy that same thing, man. All right, so this is Jeremiah 28:8. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesy both against many countries, right, and against great kingdoms, right? Are we doing that today? Isn't America considered to be a great kingdom, right? Or well, it once was known to be a great kingdom because America's going to shit now. The dollar's crashing, right? You having the Egyptians being divided against each other, right? Which is the Egyptians are, your Americans today, right? Because America is known as spiritual Egypt, all right? But America is basically crumbling down, man. So it's not really known as a great country now, but hey, it once was a while ago, man. It says of war and of evil and of pestilence, man. That's exactly what we're doing, man. Like the Lord gave us different prophecies that were going to take place in the end times, war, right? And which is going to be World War III ultimately, man. Right? That's how America's going to be taken out. And of evil. What evil, man? All the different plagues and the evils that the Lord said he was going to send upon earth. The Lord said that I will send plagues upon Egypt as I did before. Right? What was the plagues that happened in Egypt? Pestilence, darkness. You had the locusts, you know what I'm saying? You had famine, you had all types of shit, man. Right? But there's gonna be things that are happening upon America, really upon the whole earth, that are gonna be way worse than that. Right? We're probably saying all those different things, man. Alright. So let's go to the book of Ecclesiastes, man. Right? Because to be prophesying, you gotta know the times that you're living in, man. Right? Here it is, you got these Israelite congregations talking about building different Israelite communities and talking about other shit like that, man. Right? But you got to know the times you're living. This is Ecclesiastes 3:1. So everything there is a season and a time to every person's under the heaven, man. Right? And growing up, I used to hear that all the time. There's a time and place for everything, and there is, man. Right? We're not living in a time to be building communities to be investing here in America. None of that, man. But we're really living in a time to be prophesying, man. to doing what you're supposed to do because, hey, we're in a time of war right now, man. All hell's getting ready to break loose. All right, this is jump to verse 8. A time to love and a time to hate, in a time of war and a time of peace. Well, we all know damn well we not in a time of peace, man. We're living in a time of war. World War III was on the verge of breaking out, man. World War III can break out, hey, Lord willing, 2021, man. Right? But we're living in that time, right? So if we're living in a time of war, that's what the prophets are going to be prophesying about, man. They're going to be prophesying about a time of war, right? And that's exactly what we're doing, right? You can look at many videos about the brothers going into World War III, right? Not even just World War III. You can go, hey, Jacob's Trouble, all types of things, man, all right? But it's clear and evident that we're in a time of war, man, right? You got these, these different little peon E's out here, coming up against the government, right? Hey, man, we in the time of war, right? Civil war, all right? So let's go to Ezekiel 3 and 17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word in my mouth and give them warning from me. And that's exactly what we're doing, man. Right? These words that we're speaking, these are not of our own selves, man. Right? The Lord said in 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, that I will put my words in thy mouth. Right? Let's get there real quick, and I'll come back to Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter. 2nd Ezra 15 and 1, it says, Behold, speaking down the ears of my people the words of prophecy. Right? What is prophecy? Right? Prophesying about the different evils that are getting ready to come upon earth. And this is what the Lord said, which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord, man. Right? The Lord is speaking through us, man. Right? Well, these words that we're speaking about, these are not our own words, man. All right, so let's go back to Ezekiel 3 and 17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman into the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word of my mouth and give them warning from me, man. Right? So if you know about the different things, the different evils that are coming upon earth, your job is to let the people know about those things, man, so that their blood can be cleansed off your hands, man. That's all. Hey, that's what our goal is to do, man. All right, is to get these niggas, blood cleans off our hands, so that when that time come, man, and we be clean, man. Right? We be eligible to be saved, man. All right. So now let's go to Ezekiel, the 33rd chapter. Ezekiel 33, and I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, Again, the word of the Lord came into me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, When I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. And that's exactly what we're doing, man. The Lord said in the book of Joel, the 2nd chapter, right? Let's go to that Salaki, but you got to prove everything that you're saying, man. All right, Joel 2 and 1. It says, Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, right? Speaking to, blowing the trumpet toward, to the blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and sounding an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand, man. All right, so that's exactly what we're supposed to be doing, man. Blowing that spiritual trumpet, letting y'all know that all hell is getting ready to break loose, man. All right. It says, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, When I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people, right? Which is what we're doing. And whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head, man. Right? So our job is to go out there, right, to the highways and the byways, and to blow that spiritual trumpet, man. Let the people know that evil is getting ready to come upon America, man. Because right now the people are comfortable, man. All right? We're in the midst of a pandemic, right? Because the shit's planned. Ain't nothing really out here, right? Because if there was a virus, you would actually see people out here, hey, bleeding from the eye, throwing up blood, dropping dead like crazy, man. All right? But the people are getting back comfortable, so our job is to continue to blow that trumpet, letting them know that, hey, man, shit finna get real out here, man. Turn back to your how about Shimei Shah, man, so that you don't be destroyed, man, or so that you have hopes of not being destroyed, so you can have hope of being saved, man. Just like Noah did, man. Noah's out there prophesying for over 200 years, if I'm not mistaken, letting the people know that the Lord's getting ready to flood the earth, man. All right, so that's exactly what we're going to be doing. Noah's prophesying the same thing, man. Telling them over and over and continuously beating into their head like, hey, man, the Lord finna flood this bitch, man. Rain finna fall from the sky. Water's finna be springing up. All types of shit, man. And of course, the people didn't believe him, but it's the same time again, man. All right, we're going to continue to prophesy the same thing over and over. War, pestilence, great evils, man. Because that's our whole job, man. All right? We're living in that time, so we got to continue to prophesy about it. All right? It's now to go to the book of Micah 2 and 10, because you got niggas really out here. They know the times that we're living in. They know we're in the midst of war. E finna come down with great wrath, but they trying to build and shit, man. All right, Micah 2 and 10, that says, Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Why? Because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. How is America polluted, man? Right, with the blood of with the blood of the Israelites first and foremost, man. It's polluted with the blood of the nation of Israel. All right, you got homosexuality here. You got all types of manner of wickedness here, man. This place is polluted. This should be the last place that you should be looking for to get, to build here, man. Right, to build as your rest. All right. The Lord said, Arise ye and depart, man. Right? You should be seeking a kingdom and a new heavens and a new earth, a righteous rulership, man. But here you got these Israelite congregations out here building, you know what I'm saying, trying to build Israelite communities. We probably don't even got a year here, man. All right? That shit's going to take well over a year. You got to put the pipes in, right? Electricity, all types of shit. And plus build the houses, man. All right? So that's going to take well over a year, man. And we might even be here a year, Lord willing, man. All right? So that just shows us where your mind is at, man. Right? Where a man's treasure is, that's where his mind will be. Let's get that. Matthew 16. I think it's Matthew 16. No, it's Matthew 6. Matthew 6 and 21, it says, For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also, man. Right? And that's clear, man. Right? What a man's mind is focused on, right? He's going to continue to perfect his craft, man. He's going to continue, or say for this, where a man's mind is, it's going to tell, man, because, I can't really just explain it, but hey, man, y'all get the point, man. Right? But we can tell where these other Israelite congregations mind is, man. Right? By the shit that they're trying to do, by their actions, man. All right? If a man is occupied in prophecy, man, that's gonna show. All right? And for the brothers at Great Millstone and the followers, hey, that's where our mind is occupied at, man. All right? That's where our mind is focused on, is prophecy, man. That's why our brothers push out hella shows, man. All right? Colossians 3 and 2, it says, Set your affection on things above, not on the things of the earth, man. Right? What are things above? Talking about the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scripture, man. The prophecy, man. Right? The mysteries. Right? Don't be thinking about the things of the earth. Don't be trying to build Israelite communities, trying to get your credit score up. None of that shit, man. Because all this shit is finna pass away, man. Right? The Lord said in Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, that all these things in the earth, they pass away like a wave passing by a boat, man. Right? Once that wave, it goes up and then it goes back down, that wave's over with, man. A new wave is going to come up. That's how the things on this earth are going to be, man. Like whenever Yahweh Shah returns back. All right, so with that being said, Lord willing, I was edified. It's something I just want to touch on real quick. People like to say all we do is prophesy, but that's the whole point of us being here, is to prophesy, man. Right? A prophet, his job is to prophesy, not give feel-good messages, right? Not to build here in his captivity. None of that shit, man. All right? You're going to know a real man of the Lord by his actions, man. All right? A real man of the Lord isn't going to be trying to build communities. He's not going to try to get his credit score up. None of that shit, man. His mind is going to be occupied on prophecy, man, and doing the work of the Lord, man. All right? So with that being said, Lord, when he was edified, all right? Before I close, I'm going to say, call out Yahweh by Shem Yahshua, by Shem Rakakadash. No bonus to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings be to all the Akim that are pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom and above.